Captain's log. Captain's log. Part 11 of Last Spectre. My team has just betrayed me and left me to the wolf that is Super Mario Bros. 2 The Lost Levels.
Remember the rule, Jovah. No mentioning other franchises in mine.
No, Jovah,
I don't care, Layton.
To be honest, given the way Layton's been behaving, I'd rather play Lost Levels.
You know what, Layton?
Than
You know what,
hang around
Layton? You know what, Layton? We first said that we wouldn't mention other franchises, but apparently you constantly find yourself being the director of other franchises, so that rule has been revoked.
I just had the sudden feeling that someone was following us. It could have been my imagination. Possibly.
Yeah, just like it's my imagination that... Hey, Layton! Actually, could you do Lost Levels for the channel?
No.
Come on, you're a genius at puzzles. You should be able to
lies.
final it. Yeah. Hello there, sir. Can you help hear that? I keep hearing that flute sound around town. Not a clue what's playing it. Who's
The
playing
composer
it?
of this game.
Are you sure? I don't hear any flute being played. I hear violin, piano, accordion.
Why, yes, it's a melancholy tune. Very moving. No, I'm reminded of a touching moment from my youth. Maybe it will inspire you. And by that I mean I have a puzzle.
Wait, an inspiring moment from your youth is a puzzle? You must have had a pretty shitty childhood.
Come on, Jovah. Take advantage of the fact you should have taken advantage of the fact that this puzzle was optional to not show this one. This will take a long time.
I once helped out a flying saucer back when I was young. I was quite the catch then, you know. I was stargazing in my garden one night and saw a spacecraft floating by me. It must have been having engine trouble, I reckon. Anyway, I just moved its energy ball from the left to the right and has all fixed. You could do the same.
I actually like this puzzle, though.
I like it. It's just that it
takes a
long
while.
time. It takes a while.
I think I managed to actually get it in the right number of steps for this particular one. Luckily enough.
We're going to be here for 3 fucking minutes.
The editor's
3 minutes?
Professor.
Where's the editor? Bring him to me.
Hold on, Professor. I just realized this particular part is being directed by Peter Jackson.
Wait. Which Peter Jackson?
The Lord of the Rings / King Kong 2005.
Wait. Hold on. Who's the other Peter Jackson?
The Hobbit one.
Hobbit one? Wait.
Well, actually, the Hobbit one also kind of has a problem with the pacing, you know, particularly the first one.
I haven't seen any of those films, so...
Okay.
So it's the same...
Let's just say the King Kong 2005 one.
So, I take it you must move the ball into the other yellow thing on the side.
Precisely, Professor. It's a ball of incredible energy.
What happens if you absorb it?
It looks like a dragon ball.
Well, basically, Professor, if you absorb it, then you get 2 more sequels in your life.
Wait, did you say Dragon Ball? Perfect. I'll take it, present it to 20th Century Fox, and we'll make a live-action movie. It will make millions.
Yeah, that's actually, that's an idea.
Professor, people already tried that back in 2009 and it didn't work out.
But no, don't you see? We're not filming this remember, this game came out in 2011. We actually filmed this in 2008.
Well, actually, technically it kind of fits because even though this game came out in 2011 in the West, it actually came out in Japan in 2009.
So, yes, and then, 6 months later, the film was a bomb. I wasted $59 million.
Well, that's your fault.
That's why I had such a big pay for this film at first. Because I beat all my money on Dragon Ball fucking Evolution.
and thus Layton finds himself living on the streets, forever to curse Dragon Ball Evolution.
What the hell did you think that movie was gonna make money anyway?
How about this?
But people love Dragon Ball.
Yeah, but that's the problem, you know? Like, people put the shit on Dragon Ball in that movie, so, yeah.
Out of this world!
I have a confession.
It did, just like that.
I wrote the script.
He reminds me of my sprintly younger self these days. Mr. Layton, is any of this true?
It does seem to be a rather unusual story, doesn't it?
That was another reason.
I'm sorry.
That was another reason why I wanted to show this puzzle. I always like the ones. I always like the.
Got rewritten.
As I was saying,
It sucked so much.
as I was saying, I actually like these puzzles, like where the characters actually speak dialogue after you solve the puzzle, like when you're still in the puzzle of sorts. That was another reason why I wanted to show that one off. Anyway, to think you could solve that, aren't you a clever clogs?
We were asked to bring about the flute sound you've been hearing.
Are you insane, sir? We should get Pig Ticky to
Ah yes, I've been thinking, what if it's the Specter's flute? It summons the Spectre, you know. It's almost as powerful as the usual summon in Final Fantasy 9 or 7.
Or apparently 15.
Quite scary. Wouldn't like to meet that on a dark night. True, how about that special summon, Pedro, in Final Fantasy 15?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's powerful.
Oh, what? It's funny.
It's huge!
I'll find out myself tomorrow when I get thingy.
Yeah, I mean, I'll use it myself.
Although I've heard there's issues with camera and frame rate.
Well, the game is still in development, so hopefully with the feedback they'll solve that.
Yep.
Right, Luke, get to work laying the train tracks.
Okay.
Don't worry, I can do it extremely fast and at the click of a button like that.
What are you using?
I'm using the DS screen.
Oh, that's actually very handy.
Exactly. With this, you can actually move physical objects.
By the way, this track reminds me a lot of Earthbound.
Wow. Which track, Pedro? The train tracks or the music track?
This one that's playing right now.
Okay, so the music track.
Yeah.
Luke, no singing.
But that was my VA, Professor. It wasn't me.
I don't care. Tell him to stop singing. The only person allowed to sing here is me.
Oh, God, I don't even want to imagine.
Luke, why are you driving? Oh, thank God. For a minute there, I thought you were going to drive through that house.
Professor, I'm much more professional than that. No way.
And you squished something. You squished something, Luke.
Professor, you complain anymore, I will swear, I will throw you off this train. Anyway, we're here.
Apparently, level 5 road Ghostbusters in the NES. You can get gas by hitting the gas containers.
And the train exploded. Luke, I'm lucky I'm still alive because of your shoddy craftsmanship. They just crashed into 2 petrol tankers. You say I'm stupid.
Who's saying Lieutenant Morella has giant gashes in the wall? Oh, right, sorry. Hello.
Oops.
It's fortunate that I took all my things and got out of that area.
Have I gotten any lines? Shit, I've got like 2.
What could have happened that... Oh, it's not even bear thinking about.
Oh, Pedro, how mad do you think Layton's gonna be when we get to Chapter 6?
Why don't you try solving a puzzle to focus your mind and make you feel calmer? What are you saying?
Oh, it's nothing, Layton. I'm just saying, Chapter 6 is gonna be a little special.
Give me the script, let me read it.
Not a bad idea. Hey, now that you mention it.
Here you go.
I'm not in Chapter 6!
Afraid not. Emmy is the star of Chapter 6.
Layton, we have to make more cuts. You're still being paid too much.
Yeah.
But it's called Professor Layton, not Emmy Altava!
Yes, but you'll get the most screen time anyway. You don't have to worry about your bloody pay.
But I'm the star here. I should be in the movie.
But Layton, there's a reason that Chapter 6 has to focus on Emmy.
But we'll give her a spin-off then. I don't care. Remember what happened when Blade Trinity put the focus on other characters? It sucked.
But Professor, this isn't written by David Goya. This is written by competent people.
Exactly.
I don't care.
Oh, come now, Layton. You don't see Phoenix complaining when other playable characters took the spotlight at times in Trials and Tribulations.
Because he's a wussy. He hasn't got the nerve to complain. I do.
Objection! It's called actually being nice for once.
Nice. Have I told him, nice guys finished last?
A challenging puzzle.
Well,
to be sure.
Mr. Layton, I guess we'll see when we finally reach the crossover
No puzzle
then.
is without an answer.
Yes, we will. Hopefully I'll have calmed down by then.
Hopefully. Anywho, yeah, the answer was D. Sorry we didn't pay attention to that puzzle, folks.
I gave Layton a chill pill. I don't know how long it'll last, though.
Hopefully it should last about 32 minutes. You got a new fish tank. Bustling suburbs.
Oh yes, that was it. I remember now. Many thanks. No, better now. I know the answer.
Layton!
Oh, shit.
Layton, do you want me to... Layton,
I gave Layton the wrong... I gave him a sleeping pill.
Layton, do you want me to bring Cloud Strife in on this, especially
I
after
gave
what
him-
he did to you last time?
He can't hear you. I gave him a sleeping pill.
Layton?
He's out. Like, he can't hear you.
Somebody get Francisca to whip him awake then.
Sounds like you're hard at heart.
Don't worry, I'll do
Somebody
it.
call.
I'll
Yes.
do it. Don't worry, I'll do it. Ow! No, I'm afraid I haven't had a great deal of luck so far.
Shut up.
Unlucky bait. Well, I'm gonna get you down. What is the puzzle? I've been saving it for a rainy day.
But it's not
But-
raining.
Never mind. Black and white cats. Needless
Oh,
to
this one's really
Who
sure.
wrote this thing?
let's just say, Shiroi, there are a lot of people who seem to love cats in this game.
Oh, great. Yay.
Oh, great. Cats. Well, you go right ahead.
I actually kid you not, there's actually a character who literally speaks like a cat on the job.
Emmy, you do this puzzle. I'm going to check my emails on my phone.
You have a phone?
Let's see, you want to display
Yes,
your
I
text
do.
with a black and white cat. Does this... I can't read this text.
Okay, let's say you went to
Times
this...
red, leaving no empty spaces, but you
It's
can't
so
open
compressed.
any row or column to have 3 or more of the same color in the room.
Ooh,
Whoever
be
posts the cats as shown below and don't want to move them. Now, how would you fill out the rest of the grid? Not just place in the grid to place a cat. Change its color or remove it.
Oh, Emmy, good news for you. They've improved the pay for female actresses.
Yay!
You get 1p extra per hour.
Awesome.
That means you only
Now
get...
that'll make crossing the toll bridge to Wales a little easier.
But that means you only get 10p an hour.
Time to apply
It
some
buys me...
creative thinking.
It'll buy me lunch, at least.
But that means you only get, like,
gentleman.
£1.
Professor,
no
can you
puzzle
please
undone.
let her have something good to think about?
I get lunch, man.
Yeah.
I bought you this hot dog.
Correct. Looks as if there were
Oh,
more
thank
black
you.
than white cats overall. For once, black isn't the minority.
The police in this little borough aren't great, but I suppose they'll catch the Spectre eventually.
That's right! Let's leave catching a giant monster to the police! Because that goes
Well-
so well every single time.
Well, this is a small town, it's not like I can really do anything else, so...
True.
Yes, but I'm the police here.
What? No!
I'm
No!
actually an undercover cop. My name is Bill.
Layton! Layton! Layton!
I'm surprised he still hasn't put himself as God at this point.
Wait. Okay, Layton, settle down now, or I may have to actually replace you with Tifa.
You know what? I have such a wonderful thing to say right now, but I can't say it because of Lightning Return spoilers to this point.
And let me guess, you probably want to see if I accidentally call it.
Actually, yes, without spoiling anything for Jovah and Shiroi, you do know what happens at the end of Lightning Returns, right?
I've heard about it, but don't say it, someone might hear.
Okay.
Yes, that is fortunate. What was the scene about again?
I've heard that the Oracle knows the mayor. Don't tell anyone I said that, will you?
The Oracle knows the mayor!
But what if the mayor himself is controlling the Spectre and he's fooling all the locals? That's ridiculous!
Luke, he said don't quit.
Next time, Professor will start saying that he's actually the Messiah sent by God to whatever.
Pedro, please don't give him
that's
any
not-
ideas.
Well, that's not entirely accurate. I am the cleaner sent by God.
Oh, really?
Yes, I've been sent to clean up the ineptitude of other people. And from the looks of it, I've got my work cut out.
Cloud, get in here!
Who?
You know, the guy with the Buster Sword who sort of knocked you out when you tried to ruin his game? Yeah, I think I'm thinking...
That was me with the sleeping pill.
Oh, thank you,
You're playing
Dwibs.
this guy.
Sorry.
Hello, Finch.
Sorry?
Yeah, we used to play together all the time.
Is Luke working alone here? Speak up.
But now that we're older, you don't come round to play anymore. But aren't you usually cooped up inside your house? Are you on an errand?
Cooped up, get it? He's a bird!
Luke here has been kind enough to accompany us to the market.
Actually, Pedro was voicing Emmy whenever Shiroi's burbed.
Luke here has been kind enough to, yeah.
The market? That's the nest of the workers' children. The workers who left the factory. Ran by Layton until last night. He sold it. He had no money left.
Did you by any chance get this?
Possibly have no money.
He spent it all on buying Chelsea.
No.
Sure.
Bad, Layton. Bad.
Yes, it's on the east side of town, but it's derelict now. You should have a look if you're curious. Well, it could have been worse. You could have bought Man United.
Ugh.
All the workers lost their jobs there, and now their children flock to the marketplace every day. Oh, and I heard Layton's in talks of buying Wales.
Oh dear God, no.
Be careful, Luke. With your rich upbringing, you're bound to inspire jealousy.
I'll throw sheep at him if I have to.
Jealousy? But why would they be jealous of me?
But I promise you free lamb to eat.
Oh, Luke, you're still so naive. You live in a mansion and your dad is top of the pecking order. The other children can only dream about a life like yours. Even me. I guess. But that's just silly. You're fucking rich, I'm not. Yes, but even still, it's silly to get jealous. But don't worry, you'll be fine if you stick with your friends here.
That's right, we'll look after him.
Sure you will, Emmy. Good to hear you've taken him under your wing. Okay, Finch, I know that you like to be a bird, but can you please quit it with the bird puns? Hey, why not answer at this puzzle I made up, for old time's sake?
Yes, good son.
You always did like puzzles, Luke. Let's see if you can solve this one. Wait, Professor, you're telling me that he's your son?
Yes, he wanted to be an actor so bad I convinced the casting director to put him in a small role.
Okay.
Now I'm not just ruining characters, I'm ruining canon.
Anywho, basically, this is one of those age puzzles. You'll recall from was it Curious Village that had... Okay, basically, you have to figure out how old these three kids each are based on these hints given. So yeah, basically,
Exactly.
Pat's age times Cat's age times Nat's age equals 36 years. And Pat plus Cat plus Nat in their ages equals 13 years.
So basically, math.
I believe I'm going to use some deductive reasoning here.
Okay.
36 divided by 2 minus... Oh wait, no, equals, right.
Right.
Pardon, it's been a while since I recorded this. It's a bit hard to remember my exact thought patterns.
They write me out of
Oh!
the game. How dare they?
Well, Layton, have you seen the script for Layton 7?
I left the franchise at that point, so I didn't care.
Really? Because they still use your name, and not to mention the fact that there are apparently people who are following in your footsteps. So
I got fed up of all the incompetent people around me, so I sold the series off.
Wow, so you're okay with Level 5 still using your likeness? That's very generous of you.
Yes, I don't even care anymore. I hired a body double that could sound and look like me.
So, wait, what about all these rumors about Level 5 making an Ace Attorney versus Professor Layton 2, though?
There are no such rumors, but okay.
Aha.
It's Jovah just...
Eureka!
Oh.
What if I told you no fucking other franchises?
Says the man who invaded my
Layton,
ace.
you've been appearing in every franchise.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, Joe. I'm pretty sure the crossover was just a one-time thing.
No. It's very possible
Jovah,
there
no
could be a
conspiracy
sequel.
theories.
Not to mention the
This
fact
is
that that
right.
crossover was kind of a bit lacking on the Ace Attorney side. A sequel
Well,
has the
look,
potential of actually managing to handle that a bit better, and hey, there's no saying that there couldn't be a
because
sequel.
The Great Ace Attorney sort of seems like not a crossover.
I don't think I
Yeah,
was lacking at all.
exactly.
I thought the trials were some of the
It's a
best trials
crossover
in
without
this.
actually being a crossover.
I'm not talking about the trials. I mean, like, well, when you think about it, I mean, like, well, the involvement of the Ace Attorney characters themselves in the overall main line of things. I mean,
Oh, that. Well, you have to remember, Joe, that it was him himself who came up with the basic idea. You know,
I
level
know,
5 is the very reason
I know that. I'm just saying, it's like, well, not to mention the fact that Edgeworth and Larry Butts were also supposed to be in on the main story as well originally, but apparently they got cut out because, well, ran out of time. It's like I'm saying, it's like, well,
on black.
and also, like I said, I mean, just because Level 5's not doing main Professor Layton games doesn't mean they won't be game to doing another crossover.
Yeah, one of the main problems is that one of the problems with the latter half of the development of the crossover is that Keiji Inafune, who was at the time the chief executive officer of Capcom, he was the one who made the the collaboration happen. You know, because he was the one who, because he actually did say in an interview that he has a lot of respect for Akira, so he felt it would be really cool to do a collaboration with him. But midway through the development, Keiji Inafune, of course, left Capcom, so he was the biggest ally the crossover had at Capcom. You know, so things kind of went. You know how Capcom is.
Yeah, that's sort of why I'm hoping for a sequel. I mean, well, there's definitely a chance for it, and I have a feeling that a sequel would handle, the actual crossover in question better.
I thought it was fine, but
I'm dancing.
Well, that's because you're a Layton fan, but you gotta admit, Pedro, I mean, a lot of Ace Attorney fans kind of felt a bit gypped when, it comes to the actual involvement of the Ace Attorney side. I mean, what, we have,
it's not like the only.
I'm not saying that it was terrible, mind you, but it was a bit lacking. Not to mention the fact that we were kind of promised more than what we actually got in the end.
Well, there were only 2 Layton characters in it, even only Layton and Luke.
Layton, Luke, Chelmy, Barton.
Oh yeah, Chelmy. I forgot about Chelmy.
Ah, yes. I have
It's
that
like,
listed
well,
in my office too.
It's like on Layton's side, you'd still have the usual main cast at least, but
Well, Trip was also in it, so.
Hey,
Well-
look, there are Pictures for kiddies as well.
well, yeah, he was technically in it, but he was sort of more so at the end and wasn't really as involved as say.
Actually, Jovah, someone didn't play the DLC episodes.
Pedro, I know about the DLC. I'm talking about the main story.
Can we please get on with the game?
Wow, I love how a conversation about the crossover got sparked by me including a clip from Ace Attorney Investigations.
Get on with it, please.
So yeah,
To work to me.
sure, are you still there?
It's a nuisance. Every time I come back from my break, it takes a few minutes to get my mind in gear.
I guess she's burbed. Oh yeah, I think I was thinking
After a
about...
holiday, it's especially bad. I'm desperate for anything to stimulate the old grey matter.
Sorry if it takes a bit of a while. I think I was planning on having Shirley voice her, but I guess you can do it, Dwibs.
Like this. Any other day, this be a doll, but not today.
What's a doddle?
Easy.
Huh.
Book stacks. Someone left the library desk covered with books and left these poor librarians at the task of shelving them all again. The librarians are trying to count all the books, but they're stacked so high that neither one can see them all. Using each librarian's point of view, work out how many books are on the table.
Okay, so basically this is a matter of perspective. Basically, look at it from different angles, and then you can sort of get an idea, which I think I have right here.
116.
No, wait, not
Some puzzles must be
116,
met
it's just
directly.
16.
I know, it says 16.
No,
No
and you
puzzle
said
is without an
116.
I said no, I was counting the 1 and then the 6, 16.
It was a play on words.
Well, fuck you too then.
Jesus. Okay, so puzzle.
Ah, of course. Much appreciated.
Why do you sound like a guy?
Shut up! And be quiet, it's a library.
But I said shh. Sorry.
Alright, so going to the marketplace anytime soon, Jovah?
Oh, wait, don't we need to go to the factory?
The
There are currently
factory?
no puzzles for you
Yeah!
Isn't that later on?
No. Pedro. Don't you remember back in the center where you talked to Finch about the factory?
Oh, right. Like, what?
You've spent most of your life here, Luke, so you don't realize
Isn't
this
Pedro
hallway
voicing
is
this
the
one?
back of beyond.
I'm pressing this one. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was drunk.
You should get your parents to take you out to London one day. I know your father misses the city. Maybe when your mom gets back from her trip. Did you ever tell me when she's due back, Luke?
Are you drunk?
Yes, I am. Well, anyway, just don't deal with that while your mom comes away. Alright, lad?
Well, alright, we don't have enough budget to afford another actor, so go ahead.
Okay.
Alright.
Is the rest of this part going to be padding? Because if so, I want to
No, Professor. We have to get to the factory as the game told us. Because the
I wonder
factory
if
is...
there's something in there.
I should think it's blocked off for safety reasons, actually. Emmy,
Yeah.
you go and find out.
It's simple, Layton. It's so that idiotic kids don't somehow fall into water mains that have currents that are moving the opposite direction, yet somehow suck them in. It reminds me of a game called Heavy Rain.
One doesn't really see this kind of house in London much, because London's a fucking shithole.
And you're making me think of a Quantic Dream game directed by Professor Layton.
Yes, it's my magnum opus.
I wonder how that would go.
It's where I unveil my true identity. I am actually Birdman.
What does Birdman have to do with David Cage?
I got the rights to make a film, and I get to star in it.
That makes kind of sense.
Like this in a town has so much clean water and lovely greenery.
Everyone around me is agreeing.
Actually, they closed the factory because it was polluting the water.
And I'm the only sane man.
Whatever you say, Professor.
I'm not crazy. I'll kill anybody who says I am.
Oh, dang it! I tried to click the mouse, but yet for some reason, every time I tried to click the mouse, apparently it would treat it like I was trying to press something else.
You're too slow.
Says
Gotta
the
go
man.
fast, I guess?
Aha! I think this must be a hidden puzzle.
Lying in the grass, next to a
You see
factory.
puzzle everywhere. Layton, I think you need to see someone about this.
Oh, sure, Roy. Oh, sure. You think the puzzles are plentiful now. Wait till we get to chapter 6.
Yes, where I'm not fucking it.
Yes, chapter 6 is going to be the Emmy show.
Well, Professor, you can only blame yourself because of all the shenanigans you've been doing for the last 2 games.
Yep.
Basically.
The director and producer kind of needed a break.
But I didn't even get a say in the matter.
That's
Edward
because
Norton's
you've
a
sort of
fucking-
been fired as executive producer because we realized that you were causing national debt.
Your cousin is like a fucking choir boy compared to you.
Anywho, this puzzle,
Alright,
yeah.
Alright, I got an idea. I will write a game about, in the Ace Attorney series, where Phoenix Wright isn't in it. There, that will teach him.
Wait,
Actually, no. Actually, there are 2 investigations games that kind of do that.
Yes, I know. I'll write it, and then I will put his arch rival in it just to spite Mr. Wright.
the funny thing is that Phoenix is technically still in those games.
But I had him be in a
Time to apply
mindless,
some
voiceless
creative
cameo.
thinking.
Anywho, that
A
puzzle was
gentleman
basically
leaves no
about
puzzle
several
undone.
levels of grass screens, but I guess we won't be actually paying attention to that one.
Boxing clever? I don't get it.
You're the Englishman. I think you should.
It's a
get
pun. It's a pun on what's that word?
Boxing Day. Apparently that's a pun on Boxing Day.
Yeah, I think it is. Anyway,
Keep going.
Professor, up, we're rolling.
I never much like the look of this factory.
The more I look, the more it stares back like a big angry face.
Doesn't really fit the picturesque image of the town, does it? Yes, I'll admit, this was one of my writing flop-ups. A factory in a village. Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to voice Sebastian?
You do it, Jovah.
Okay. I was so caught up in my work that I never did settle down or start a family.
Is that Bill Cosby?
And now I'm a bit of a hurry. I give my room names. Depending on the blues, I tinker with the puzzles like this one, and the puzzles, and the ink coins, and the marvelous answers. Sorry, Dwibs, you gave me the idea, now it has to come to fruition now.
From what I've seen of Bill Cosby, from what little I've seen, he doesn't really seem all that funny.
Oh, he's pretty good. Oh, wait. Dwibs, have you seen him more in movies as opposed to his TV shows?
Well, yeah, I mean, I have seen...
There's the problem. Okay. Let me put it like this. Movie-wise, Bill Cosby... Let's just say TV shows are his strong suit. Movies, they're kind of the opposite of that regard.
Leonard Part 6.
Pretty much almost any movie Bill Cosby has been has had the misfortune of falling on its face. Except for the Fat Albert movie, but he wasn't really the focus there in that one.
A single light hangs from a higher beam in this
Dilapidated.
in this warehouse. Down on the floor, there are two posts 1 meter high and 50 meters apart. The light casts a 3 meter long shadow from the left post and a 2 meter long shadow from the right. How high in meters is the light from the floor? And who wrote Who wrote that line?
Allow me to... Okay, to the dictionary.
Dilapidated.
Yep.
Did I get it right?
Yes, dilapidated.
Yes, I
Pedro, have you come back with the dictionary?
Don't worry, I'm in the process of getting... Here it is, dilapidated. Reduced or fallen into partial ruin or decay, as from the age, wear, or neglect.
So Luke's acting career after this series then.
Hey, Professor, still better off at your acting career.
Are you
Actually,
serious?
the professor retired. He's on top. So
Yes, I retired. I went on to have a singing career, remember?
But didn't your singing career crash and burn?
Yes, but then after that, I decided to open my own production company.
But didn't you then become a zombie because you died?
Of course I died. I was 88.
Yeah, I know, but you sort of died, and your company never came to
this
fruition.
entire story of Layton being the producer / director / protector, like whatever, is getting more and more convoluted as it goes along.
I know!
Yes, they took inspiration and they wrote Ballistic off that.
Oh. Sure, still there. I guess not.
Is she? Let me check. Yep, she's BRB again.
The shadow of the post on the right is 2 meters long. Pull the string! Pull the string! I got bored, okay?
Right. No
All right.
game. That's a 4, not a 9.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
I'll handle this one,
Number-
Professor.
Wait, didn't he? They gave it to me, didn't they?
That puzzle was no problem.
Yeah, it was sort of unspecific. That's right, the light is 4 meters up. As shown in the diagram, make 2 triangles, ABC and EBF on the left of the light, and more, ADC and GDH. Okay, basically it's usual mathematics. Well, yes, that's the one!
Okay, I command you to stop being Bill Cosby.
I can't believe you still remember all that stuff about the factory. There's a letter here.
Yeah, hardly. It was just stuck there for so long that it's all burned in my memory and the figments of my imagination and the chain of memories. I still can't believe they fired me after all I did with the pink slip and firing and telling me I'll lose my job.
Professor, this is where you bring the pomodoro leads to. Bill Cosby now in Professor.
Exactly.
Damn it.
What are times I was there? I remember he just told me to stew in my misery and the downtrodden and the depression. And several minutes of me exploring.
Professor, why would you even cast Bill Cosby into this game?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
So let me get this straight, Professor Layton. First you brought in Clark Kent from Man of Steel, and you also brought in Bill Cosby. What's next? What's next? Are you gonna bring in Skip Woods as a guest star? Have him cameo?
Do you mean as a guest writer?
No. I mean, like, literally have him cameo as a guest star.
Well, yes.
No, trust me, even if I were drunk off of my mind, I would not for 1 second consider hiring that hack. I have standards, you know.
Yeah, standards. You have to remind us about that. Anyway, James, you were voicing Beth.
Dylan has been going out quite a lot lately, you know, Professor. Before, he would just tell me what he wanted done and send me off with a list. I got a list right here today. It says, go fuck it. Okay, never mind.
Beth.
Ever since this whole Spectre nonsense started, he's been far too busy to pay me any mind.
I totally didn't write that list, I swear.
Is the professor just responsible for every bout of misfortune that takes place here?
Still, I'm just the maid. I can't run a whole household on my own. Run the whole household on your own.
The situation certainly doesn't sound ideal. Luke, you help her out. It's your house after all, isn't it?
But I am not going to steal from myself, Professor.
I have enough work just keeping the floors clean. Speaking of which, I meant to ask you. Solve this puzzle for me.
Oh, for God's sake.
You have the job of cleaning a king's room in his palace. This king is a very meticulous sort and has declared that it must be cleaned in a very specific way. There are numbers written on some of the floor tiles. Yes, that's right, numbers written in the floor tiles that show the order in which the tiles should be cleaned.
Hold on. A floor where the owner demands to be cleaned in a very specific way for absolutely no reason other than just to be a prima donna. Is this Layton's room?
Layton! Why didn't you number your own tiles?
So I'll know where to put whatever items I'm putting there.
And when and where did you become king?
That's in the next game. At the end of it, I get to become king of all the world.
Layton, you're kinda... Actually, Layton, you're a bit of a game off in that regard.
I get to be king? Yes!
Well, something like that of the world in Azran Legacy.
But Professor, in Miracle Math, it's already been determined that it's going to be about your teenage years.
Exactly.
The teenager who was meant to play me got fired, so we had to change the story.
But
I
teenage
wonder
years.
who fired him.
But teenage years also being played by Christopher Miller.
Exactly.
I fired him.
But it still lists him. You still list him as the actor.
It's so fucking awesome.
Besides, Professor, you couldn't have fired him. It says so in your contract.
He stepped on my foot the other day.
But Professor, did you forget? Your contract explicitly states that if you fire Christopher Miller, you also get fired because he is your definitive voice. Without him, you were effectively immune.
Another voice. Hey, besides, they recast almost everyone in Eternal Diva.
A little side note for the audience: we have no. At least I can speak for myself. I have nothing against Layton's Japanese voice actor. He actually does a pretty good job. But let's face it, a British accent is the only true way to enjoy Layton's character.
Yeah, I mean,
I
heck.
agree.
Yeah, I mean, heck, even us in America know that you have to appreciate the nice British one.
Not at all. A gentleman is always ready to help a lady in need.
That's right.
Most of the
That's
time.
right, Layton.
Oh, look at me. I'm no lady. I'm just the old maid. You're too kind, Professor. Thank you.
Oh, Professor, I think you have an admirer.
I'm sorry, miss, but my age range is from 21 to 40.
That would be 44, actually.
Yes, that. I meant in terms of the women I like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Between
The Spectre
21?
checked into the hotel, did it? Did it have to put down a deposit? I heard there were guests staying at the hotel when the Spectre smashed it all up.
And he says that with a smile on his face.
You're a brat, you know.
Should we take
But no one got
into
hurt.
account-
Do you think the Spectre's just got terrible aim, like?
You know what, Layton? I think we may have found someone more sociopathic than you.
I never thought I'd see the day.
And I want to go back to the black market.
It's amazing that even
What's
Layton
Black
was
Raven
disturbed by this.
turf?
Yeah. Ooh, the Black Raven. By the way, Pedro, I call voicing
Black
Crow.
Raven?
Sure.
Okay.
Black
Do
Raven?
we ever get an explanation
Hey.
for this psychopath?
You make a pretty good part.
Well, we sort of did.
Black Raven, Black
Or is
Raven.
he just that, a psychopath?
Well, you already had
Well, we
his own
sort of got
episode.
that episode. You remember that episode? Basically, where he took to laughing to laugh all his problems. So, yeah, I guess we can say he is kind of bonkers.
The market is just on the other side of the road bridge.
But Luke, that bridge looks kind of dangerous.
I know!
Well, then you can walk over it first, Professor. I can't wait to see what kind of things people are selling.
Emmy, I've been there. You'll be disappointed.
You're buying me stuff, right, Professor?
Of course he will, because if he doesn't, we'll fire him.
But the
Well,
stuff.
considering so much money he got at this point, I'm pretty sure.
No. My problem isn't that I don't want to buy his stuff. The problem is the stuff there sucks.
Okay, then.
Well,
next part.
we'll see whether or not that's the case in the next part, folks.
See you then.